evening, everybody. I'm CJ Ward.
And I'm Beth Farnsworth. Our top story at 6. You may have to hold your breath near the Santa Barbara Bird Refuge a little bit longer if you can't stand the stench coming from that site.
Earlier today, the City Council called in the Parks Department to explain what the heck is going on there. News Channel 3 senior reporter John Palmentary joins us live. And John, I would imagine finding a solution is not easy.
Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with finding something foul happening at a bird refuge, but this has nothing to do with anything like that. This is all about algae, heat, and the drought. And there's no quick or easy fix to this. It's not cheap. There's been many years of studying on what's going on around here to create this smell. But the city says the cycle of this stench that began last Friday is nearly over.
It smells like a sewer, basically, and it's worse on the other side of the water.
A summertime stench has come off Santa Barbara's bird refuge, where algae, stagnant water, and the drought have combined to create a rotten egg smell that can sometimes be picked up for miles. City Hall looked to the Park Department for answers, something the staff has been trying to come up with for years.
Looking back at all of our records, and we have copious records on trying to track when and how and why and what are the different conditions, as well as quite a bit of water quality data. It's usually a 5 to 7 day cycle.
Adding fresh water has helped in the past, but not now during the water shortage. The city is, however, checking out an older well on the nearby zoo property to help with a new water flow. You might recall in 2012, the city had workers in a power boat zipping around, stirring up the water and trying to get air circulating into the stagnant water source. It's unclear exactly how effective it was, but it was one of the newer options to cope with this problem. But the reason why the city can't use the boat this time around is the level, normally around 4 feet high, is down to just 1 or 2 feet deep, and that's just not enough. The city has been using a low-level bubbling system to get oxygen into the water, but the situation now is too much for this solution, and the smell has overwhelmed the area, starting about last Friday. As for long-term solutions, the city says it's a priority, and some funds are in the budget, but it's also complicated by several agencies that oversee this water source. Well, Santa Barbara City Council called the Parks and Recreation Department in specially for an update today. It wasn't an agenda item to find out what's going on because the phone certainly has been ringing. And it depends on where the wind has been blowing, whether it's over in the Montecito side, over up on the east side. We smelled it over at the Vest Parker Doubletree on Sunday night or along East Beach. But for now, I'm right in the thick of it, and it is subsiding, and that's good news going into our Fiesta celebration. Reporting live along the Bird Refuge this evening, I'm John Palmentary, News Channel 3.
Okay, thank you, John.